Today we will be demonstrating a tensile test on a 1 1/4 8 by 7 inch high-strength 12-point bolt. These bolts were manufactured by MCF and will now be tested at our internal testing laboratory. The goal of this test is to verify a required minimum tensile strength of 171,000 pounds, utilizing ASTM F606, the industry standard for tensile testing threaded fasteners. The tensile testing machine being used today has a maximum capacity of 200,000 pounds, digital output, and graphical reporting. The tooling being used is self-tightening with 4-degree wedge action grips. As the axial load increases, the wedge increases the holding force being applied to the specimen. In addition to verification of a minimum tensile strength, we will be checking for head integrity of the bolt. The testing will now begin as tension is being applied to the bolt. This is a live stress-strain graph which is plotting load versus elongation. The noise in the beginning of the graph is the tooling self-leveling. The graph is performing as expected with a consistent linear curve with elastic behavior. This first section of the curve is called the elastic region. At this point, even though the specimen has stretched and deformed, if the test were stopped, the bolt would come back to its original shape and length. The curve will remain linear until reaching an elastic limit, then entering the yielding region. The curve is starting to turn and the yield stress has been met. Deformation is now permanent as the bolt cannot come back to its original shape. This area of the curve is called the yielding and strain hardening sections. The top of the curve has now been reached and we call this the ultimate tensile strength or peak stress. The value is 184,810 pounds. Now you can see the live force is starting to decrease as elongation continues to increase and will so until we have ultimate failure. The bolt is about to break and you can see it breaks with a violent force. This appears to be a successful test because the bolt met the required minimum 171,000 pounds of tensile strength. The bolt also failed in the threaded area and the bolt's head integrity is intact. To learn more about tensile testing of fasteners, please go to MCF's website, mcfcorp.com. Thanks for watching.